Hello? It's me! It's Chris. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm gonna die. Well, maybe. But yeah. Got the adamantine seal over here. It is the ultimate goal. It's the only goal. There is no other goal. Yeah. I've got 60 seal fragments. I have 37 years left. That is like... I get 4 more games. Like... Probably. So I'm gonna have to go like 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, then be in range of the seal, which means these 3 are gonna have to be probably gonna have to be Prestige 20 games. And I'm gonna have to get a box from every single one, and every single one has to be minimum Prestige 10. But hey, the game's taking care of that for me, so that's cool. Point is, if I was playing conservatively, I would say I can't do Spark 2 crystals. I've barely made it with like max hostility. Like the last couple of games I played, my impatience was really high, and starting with 6 feels like a death sentence. But it's also a death sentence is not doing this. So I guess I'ma do it. And that's gonna be that. Gonna start here with the beavers because there's 9 instead of 7. The parts would be pretty nice, but hopefully that won't matter. And we're in the Royal Woodlands, so we should have plenty of wood. Maybe I'll find a temple early on and I'll laugh the entire game. That'd be nice. But I don't know what it's gonna throw at me. Kind of wish there was a way to like know the forest mysteries beforehand so I could plan out my embarkation points, except that I can't. I don't have any, is the small problem there. So like, what do at that point? Anyway, I'm gonna put a human on the hearth because we've already got impatience problems. Let's see what we start. Ooh, workshop's a good start. Yes, please. Granary's really good. So's the bakery. Oh, snap. Gosh, normally if I'm offered the granary with 2 people who like pickled goods, I pick it up, but the bakery solves everybody's complex food needs very quickly also. Anything I need to know about here? Food production is slowed. People use twice the amount of goods when using services. People will blow stuff up during the storm. Okay, nothing too bad. Hailstorm sucks. I'm gonna definitely need to make sure I have a huge supply of housing. So, I think the bakery's fine. In fact, it could be very good. I just need to get some flour production and also some farms. Kiln's good. Leatherworker's good. They're both good things to start out with. Kiln, turning everything into coal is always nice. Opens up a little bit of jerky. Leatherworker for sustainable for I can turn leather into water skins, and those can be farmed off of farms. So sustainable pickled goods. Maybe the kiln, though. It's very strong. It solves a lot of issues. And I think I can't just say no to it. So I won't. Alright, so I'm gonna keep a human on the hearth for the foreseeable future. I guess if there's a bonus, these mushrooms can be picked freely because we'll never have harpies. I'll get down my woodcutter camps real quick, and then we're gonna see what what nonsense is going to be thrown at us. Actually, let's move the woodcutter camp over here. I want to clear this space out for the workshop. I can't build it because I don't have enough starting materials because I lack the upgrades for it, which sucks, but you know, what do? Yeah, I have no upgrades. It's fine. This is fine. Just unpause, you coward. We do have the get random trade good pack Forest Mystery too, which can be quite potent if you dip into trading. We'll see. If I get like export specialization from one of my orders, I'll consider it. I am on Prestige 10, so like, sure does feel like it sucks to go into sure does feel like it sucks to go into trading when all of my goods are worth half. But, you know, one gets what they get. I need to stockpile all of this nonsense, so we'll just throw someone in there. Prosperous Archaeology or Woodcutter Song? Well, I want to take if I want to take Prosperous Archaeology at all, I want to take it right away. Woodcutter Song is going to be questionable. I don't like with the resolve bonus, we might get the lizard to be happy enough to squeeze out a resolve point or two during some of the seasons, but that'll give us maybe 2 reputation, possibly if we're lucky. 2 that I could probably squeeze out with just jerky and good housing anyway. So feels like why bother. This is a bit of a long-term play. I mean, opening caches is not, like, impossible. Metal's really tight on this map, but maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a theme to this game. Maybe I'll get lucky, and it'll be fine. Alright. 32 wood, huh? This is probably enough. Especially with beavers cutting wood, should have plenty. Alright. We'll see. Maybe we'll get speedy real estate. This cultivation happens automatically on year 3, so that's pretty much a given. Beavers... I do have beaver houses unlocked. Getting them to 20 is not that hard. But I think the fuel mix is way better. And the ancient stabilizer, well, we're not on Prestige 11, so it's not a huge deal to increase corruption, but the fuel mix saves a ton of fuel. Just a very, very good one. Love those rewards. Quick transaction. Impossible? I'd have to call in a trader and then sell 16's worth of goods that I don't have, which seems hard. The artisan would be kind of cool. Export specialization would be excellent if I did want to go into trading, but this is a lot. I don't have 16 amber worth of stuff in my warehouse. And calling in a trader means extra impatience. And I think you can maybe forgive me for being a touch reluctant to add extra impatience this game. I think water extraction's fine. Gives me some parts which are going to be pretty precious. Upgrade a geyser pump is something I'll want to do anyway. Safe place. I don't have a blueprint for human housing, so that's up to the whims of fate. Quick transaction has come back saying, "Why didn't you pick me last time, coward?" Both of these are like completely up to chance, which sucks. Maybe I can do quick transaction, call into trader immediately, or do trade routes immediately. I mean, I can't do trade routes immediately. I don't have anything to sell. I don't. I have nothing. I have nothing. Boy. And it's weirdly the only viable one. Maybe Rich Harvest could be good in some universe. Safe Place could happen, maybe kind of a little bit. Like, the rewards for Rich Harvest are so bad. Like, the Amber's nice, and I guess, like, if I had an absolute truckload of farmland, I'd be okay with putting it into packs and selling it. But planting crops does nothing. The only thing that really matters is harvesting speed. I mean, Heavy Millstone could do something. 3 people early would be nice, but we can't get it early because there's no way to make human houses without a blueprint. Do I try quick transaction? It feels just like I'm throwing potential reputation points away trying for this. How would I handle that? It kind of feels impossible. I mean, I have a bunch of tools I started with, which is something. It's very, very bad to get rid of parts at this stage of the game. Like, what would I even give them? I don't know. I'd just pick a different one just so that I don't ruin my chance at a reputation point later on. Maybe. That feels terrible. Quick transaction could, like, actually inform what I want to do. But it's just so unlikely to happen. 8 minutes is nothing. Like, what am I even gonna make provision packs out of? I mean, I've got eggs and berries, but, like, that sounds like a terrible idea to put those in boxes and be like, well, never eating those. Some mushrooms to get us past that, I guess. It's just a bad plan. Like, if the timer was a little longer, I'd be okay with it, because then we'd have I could wait through the storm and then get the trader when they come by during drizzle season. We'll have more stuff. We'll be able to probably sell a bunch of stuff off to them and get that done, but that necessitates... But with 8 minutes and 30 seconds, that necessitates me calling in a trader to guarantee I get it done, and maybe not even guarantee I get it done. I could just not have the stuff to sell to him. Very possible that. Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'll call in the trader around probably the end of clearance if I don't suddenly find myself with a, you know, way to make everything okay without it. But I don't see a way right now. And yeah, I think what I'm mostly concerned about here is, like, finding a geyser from somewhere, somehow. Kind of surrounded by dangerous glades this run, too. If there's an upside, every glade could possibly have some fertile soil in it, so that's something. We've got that going for us, at least. Please, let me move the thingy. Okay. What's your problem? We have nothing to make out of any of those. Right. Well, then go help build if you literally can't help make the workshop. Oh boy. I could start making planks, like a lot of them, but like, it's so wasteful when the workshop doesn't exist. I really hate that. Because I'm using a lot of wood just to make very bad planks. Not what I want to do. Can we get the... actually, that's not... Right, we need the clay deposit to make any of these, any bricks. Then again, I could make enough, just enough to make one. Alright. You go use some flax, if we have any. And our stone to, make some bricks. I'm preparing my body for me forgetting completely to call in the trader. Heck, the trading post might not even be built by the time I need it to be done. Anything could happen. You know. Man, we are really lacking plant fiber. I was sort of hoping we'd get a lot more from the trees. It's a low chance, but so far it's been completely gypping us, which is not great. Alright. Turns out the trading post is our top priority, Mr. Lizard. If you could go do that, that'd be good. Sometimes I like some of these early timed orders, I kind of wonder if the developers don't want me to open up the orders until like the next year. But like, it's so hard to not click on the button. Cause I want to click on the button. I want to click on the button and see what I can get. Maybe I'll get easy ones. Maybe I'll get, you know, speedy real estate and I'll be like, haha, that's totally doable. And then I'll do it and it'll be awesome. But sometimes I get this, where it's like, how was I even supposed to come close to doing this? I don't know. And I still don't. Yeah, we're gonna break into some small glades, unprompted. Disgusting, I know. See if we can't find some good stuff. Small cache. That has potential. Yeah, let's actually open that up immediately. 2 minutes to open that up? Oh gosh. Curse that procrastination debuff. Yeah, 2.5 minutes is not enough time. Like, it might get me the amber I need, which is something. Then I just have to sell goods to the trader. I'll still need to, like, start this immediately. Boy. Sahilda buys wood, at least, which is the one thing we're gonna have in abundance. But still, ugh. I think when I call them, they come in like the next 15 seconds. I just want to have as much just random stuff as I possibly can get before they arrive. So I'm gonna wait for like the 30-second mark before the storm hits. And then call Sahilda. Okay, close enough. That was 20 seconds. Well, that's good to know. I wonder if it's random or I'm just really... I'm just really, like, bad at noticing these things. Sahilda, hello. I sure would love the plantation, but I have extreme doubts as to if that's gonna happen or not. 16 worth of stuff to you, huh? Like, that feels impossible. Okay. Sell that, check our order. Yeah, it's only 3 amber worth of stuff. Hoo boy. The parts will actually lock me out of bricks, which would be especially bad. Boy, that feels terrible. What do you buy, anyway? I think you buy food so I could buy food and trade it back to you. Which feels truly awful, but is a thing I can do to get up to 16. Come on, at least make the trade even, Sahilda. Give me that mercy, at least. Okay, I need to sell 1 amber worth of stuff now, which I guess can be 2 amber. Buy some fabric and just speed up my workshop a little bit. It's honestly not terrible. Alright. Alright, well, that sucked. But we'll get the 10 amber we need from this. And complete quick transaction. And that's just gonna have to be how it is. I might need to swap the lizard to the hearth. Apparently not. Guess we're good on 0 hostility. It's almost like I have a ton of impatience, and that reduces forest hostility quite a bit. Funny that. Funny, haha, hilarious. Alright. We'll just speed up time till we get the money. I do hope you guys, like, deliver the money quickly. If travel time screws me over, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Sahilda's leaving. I can't buy anything. I don't know why I'm opening up the screen. Could trade wood for food right now, but it's fine. We haven't even touched our mushrooms. I might want to just get 2 amber worth of stuff, though, anyway, on the off chance they're that slow to deliver the amber and only one of them actually makes it back to the warehouse, but I really don't have the money or the items for it. It's just not feasible. Alright, I assume both of these guys are going to immediately take a break. Yeah, they're both going to rest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them both off of that. I'm gonna put the human on here. I think they'll probably immediately go for it. Yeah, they're both going to fetch the goods. Excellent. Just what I was hoping would happen. There we go. Quick transaction done. Get the artisan, we get coats, we get +1 to goods, and a blueprint, which hopefully will save us. Furnace is good. Greenhouse kind of just solves all our food problems forever if I find a drizzle geyser. Kind of hard not to click on the greenhouse in that case. But yeah, this makes sure that we're going to have infinity pie and biscuits for the whole game, and that will be really sweet. Yeah. That seems really good. Now I just need to find a drizzle geyser. How hard could that possibly be? Do we still not have any plant fiber? That's crazy. We're getting 3, which is enough to make 2 more cloth, and put us up to 4 instead of the 6 we need. So I guess that's something. This feels ridiculous. Also, we have no food. I should probably work on that. We're gonna have some newcomers arrive. Hopefully they'll bring food, and if they don't, I'll just throw them both onto the herbalist camp and call it a day. Definitely want more humans, so I can put them in the greenhouse and get all of their delicious farming bonuses. These guys bring really relevant stuff, though. Like, really relevant stuff. Food so we don't starve. Fabric so we can get the workshop up immediately. Shoot. That's really good. Oh, no. But I really need the humans, guys. Like, I really need the humans. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is just too good a bonus right now, and I'm kind of hurting for bonuses that happen immediately. 'Cause we've no food, and progressively less hope. So we gotta solve for that. You go in there. Okay, I'm dying from heat. I'm gonna turn my fan on real quick. The mic's pretty good about not picking up too much background noise, so I'm just going to assume it's fine. Oh boy. Alright, not much to do but to let things run until next year. Oh, you're done. Good. Can finally put the workshop up. Huzzah! Which also means we can clear out the crude workstation completely. Because it's useless! It's now entirely replaced by the workshop. Alright. Year 2. Oh. Well, I have no food, so back to nature sure seems like a good idea. Raid engines aid for the human clan. I do need the humans and the parts, so that's awfully tempting. Yeah. Cut into 3 dangerous glades? Excuse me? Lol, what though? 3? This year? Are you crazy? Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? That's extremely dangerous. That's like, what are you thinking levels of dangerous? That's a terrible idea. It's easy to do at least, but that's, oh my god. Guess I'll try it. Alright, well. It's gonna make everything a bit awkward, isn't it? Well, I'm certainly going to find a geyser pump in one of these large glades, I'm sure, so... I guess we just cut through the forest to the dangerous glades and we call it good. Even though it's terrifying and probably bad. But what does one do about it? We need a lot of planks, and bricks and fabric can come in due time. But I want to get some shelters up this year for sure, and also, like, have some food. That'd be cool. Maybe I want to put up a trapper's camp up here, except that, you know, I spent all my parts already. So that's awkward. Do we have anything we're gonna get to give us parts? Just the water extraction, so I need to find a geyser way more urgently than I thought it was. And I already thought it was urgent. Boy, oh boy. They sure do not make this easy on you to start out with. The kiln here, back here is fine too. Doesn't really matter. Probably throwing the artisan there at some point. Let's give our lone builder something to do in the meantime. I mean, I may as well do the whole 12 comfort setup, if that's what I need to do anyway. Boy, just cutting into these dangerous glades is gonna take ages. Me no like. Me very nervous. Me talking like caveman for reasons. Can I swap you out? How's our... yeah. I had an inkling that would be the case. I was just sort of hoping it wasn't. But it is. So... oh well. I need housing up to solve that. I need housing up very badly. I'd love to cut into this one, but I might not have the time. I might have to default to... then again... it's gonna take 5 to cut into that one, and... I think 5 to cut into that one, so like, what the heck does it matter? I could also pop into this one. This is very close by. It's in an awkward place, but, you know... I have bigger problems than having my new layout be awkward. Alright, what do we find? Does this kill people? Yes. That's bad. I would love to perform the ritual for a +3 to global resolve. That would be really sweet. And it only takes one more resin, which surely one of the woodcutters picked up by now. Yeah. In fact, you're about to deliver it, which is great. Okay. That helps. Cool. You guys go up here, cut into this one, as terrifying as it will be. Okay. What else is in here? Bunch of roots, bunch of clay, a grill, which could be useful. But yeah, I guess we plan to perform the ritual as soon as as soon as we possibly can. What's our bonus from this? Tools, jerky. Tools could end up being upsettingly relevant. But we'll see. Alright, what do we find in here? Another thing that just kills people. Oh boy. Requires food I don't have. There's no geyser. Like, okay, this one I can just I can move people out of the warehouse and assign them to other things elsewhere to mitigate that miasma cloud of death. This one is a heat-seeking death missile, which I can't really abide. This has to be done. I can't really make packs of building materials for that. Like, I don't have anywhere close to the packs I would need to get it done in time, and the timer is very short on this thing. I can collect a bunch of mushrooms, but we're kind of eating those, so we don't starve to death. Weird, I know. Oof, do I put open vault on the back burner? This is a nightmare, is what this is. When are you arriving? 4 minutes. That will not leave us with enough time to get those tools delivered and the shrine made. Plus, what do I even give you? I don't know. Do we have some money? We have a little money. Nowhere near enough to buy tools with. Like, nowhere near. I can cut woodcutters, I can get people collecting meat, I can just starve people too, that's an idea. We have some resolve to spare. What if we just said, hey, remember all those mushrooms you were picking to keep us from starving? How about you're not allowed to anymore, and we have to donate all of that to the shrine before it kills us. I'm sure everybody will be fine with that. Cool. Guess that's our plan. What an awesome plan. What an awesome plan with just no downsides whatsoever. Ugh, it's a huge bump to hostility too. God, that's bad. It's so bad. Is there anything I can do to get raw food from anywhere that's viable? No, none in there. None in there. Grain doesn't count. I don't have the rocks to break that open anyway. I'm actually gonna have to question if we can collect this much in that amount of time. We've got 8 in storage. Well, we've got 6 in storage. Takes 24 seconds to collect 2. So I need like approximately 6 minutes to collect it all. Cut that down to 5. That is still very tight. None of our orders give tools. Do I like go full bore on trying to do building materials? I have a lot of wood, but like I have to make 5 packs of building materials, and for that I need 50 planks, and I'm never going to collect that. I guess the food really is my best bet, which is terrible. Gosh. Okay. New plan. A second herbalist camp. We'll just speed up our mushroom collection, and that'll have to solve the problem. That's a lot of hunger. It's a lot of unsurprising hunger. Boy, this is bad. Prestige 10's no joke. Alright, once again, we're bereft of a geyser, and oh god, another ancient shrine. Game! Game! What did I do to you? What? 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 Did I upset your family? Did I accidentally tell the developers they suck? What is this? Why are you killing me? This is absolute lunacy. I can't get that much food at all, ever. What the heck, my dude? Holy butts. Sheesh. Herbalist camp would be good. Actually, it would be very good. Ranch would also be pretty good, but that's more of a long-term play. I think I need the herbalist camp really badly. Because then we could, like, get these mushrooms, which are just a little better. We can get these berries. And the berry production would be awfully fast, too. Slight problem is the massive travel time, but, you know. Oh, frickin' well. Alright, you don't collect mushrooms here. I need you to get berries, and I need you to get them immediately. Okay. Turn off wood cutting, we get more builders. Well, not turn off wood cutting, but we turn most of it off. I'm gonna need to move these guys well out of the way, and as well, there's a very good chance somebody's just gonna walk into the warehouse and die to this. But like, I can't possibly bump my hostility by 300%. Like, to do any of these, I'm gonna have to bump my hostility by 300%. And like, I have to do the open vaults first, because they kill people. Jesus. What an absolute disaster this is. Do I get them all collecting berries? Like, I have mushrooms, which is why I set people to collect from there. Maybe it's fine. This is faster, probably. Just do this. Collect as many mushrooms as we can, try to get there. I mean, I'm gonna have to call Zorg anyway. I might have to rob him. I'm that desperate. Things are that bad. And it's still not a geyser in sight, which is flooring me. Okay, Zorg. You did bring mushrooms. 3 tools would actually get me there. $6.93 to buy those, $18.50 to buy all those. I mean, it is cheaper to just buy the tools from you, but what could I possibly give you in return? I can't give you my tools. That would kill me. Just click the button and be like, well, what's 3 more impatience, right? Like, he doesn't buy wood, so like, what do I do? I can't buy either solution from him. None of my orders give me anything I can sell to him. I think this is the rare game where I actually just attack the trader legit. Two people died, 2 impatience points. Traders hate me and they will come slowly, but we got a bunch of stuff. Oh god, none of it was the stuff we needed. The mushrooms and the tools all vanished. No, that's terrible. The other hand, we got enough roots to live off of. Okay. I guess the roots are how we win that, so cool. Y'all can eat mushrooms again. Turns out we're okay. You're not allowed to eat the roots, though. At least for the moment. Alright. You guys get the roots over there. You guys get the roots over here. Oh, it killed my 1 human. That's probably not great, huh? Oh, and we'll be dipping into the storm with high hostility too. That's gonna just be a giant disaster all around, isn't it? It sure is. I can't really start this either. Because if I do that, I'll go up to 9 hostility. And I can't do anything about that one. Like, I'm only doing this because I'll just barely have enough time to live through it, if I'm lucky. Jeez Louise. Alright. You can't work in the workshop anymore right now. I need shelters up. It is absolutely essential we get some kind of happiness bonus going right now. Is that all I can do to speed this up? I mean, if I could put somebody on this, I would, but like, I mean, like, if I did this, like, it's game over. People start leaving, there's nothing I can do to mitigate it. That'll happen during the storm, which is a disaster. It's just real bad. Just really bad. God, I wish I'd gotten some tools from that. Ah, what a disaster that was. I needed to hit I needed to hit those tools, dang it. Ugh. At least I got the cookhouse, which is something. Alright. And I need you guys to pick mushrooms before... Well, we don't... Actually, we do have a lot of food now. Awkwardly. Maybe we're fine. Still, I want 2 people building right now, because I need the, I need the houses up real fast. Well, no more hunger at least. Oh boy, this is gonna be really terrible. We're gonna have to ride the lightning for a good long while during the storm. How am I gonna manage that? Excellent question, sir. I think my answer is I'm probably just not going to. Okay, more fertile soil here. Some people, which, boy, sure could use those guys, huh? Not a geyser anywhere. Unbelievable. Well, I guess progressively more believable, but also, this sucks. Kills every living being within 20 fields, huh? Does that include these guys? Surely this counts as living beings. The wording sure makes it sound like that would be the case. I mean, I kind of desperately need the people. I have enough wood. This is probably worth dragging them in here with our veggies. Just getting them out of the way, if anything else. We have some time before this goes off, at least. And weirdly, it doesn't give me an impatience point, which would be really terrible. But I guess it's fine as long as we're all cleared out. Again, there's not much of it I can do if somebody happens to be visiting the warehouse when this goes off. Which is bad, but otherwise I can mitigate it pretty well. Put the woodcutter camp up here, get everybody working on stuff that is nowhere near this area. We got options. Speaking of options, I'm gonna favor the lizards. They're very slow. Resolve drain might be key to living through the storm. That's going good. That's going good. It's not going to get done in anywhere near enough time for me to mitigate the disaster that will be our resolve during the storm, but you know, I can do nothing else, so I've already got what all of my options are done already, which is I'm tapped out. The options are what I've done already. We have no more options. This is where we're at. Could bring in more people. They'll die to hailstorm if I bring them in. Minor issue with that. I need another shelter built. Like now. Like kinda now. Yeah. How much extra shelter? Yeah, we don't have any extra shelter whatsoever. So we're kinda like already panicking. Hoping the shelters get built soon. Minus 17. Oh, that's totally mitigatable, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll last a whole minute with that. Oh, it's fine. I'll just burn some wood and get them down to a minus 5 instead. Yeah, easy. Oh, man, we got this. We got this, no problem. Cripes. This went so bad so fast. Oh, hey, new people. They're gonna immediately die. Unless this gets built, like, now. Okay, it got built. Good. Oof. Don't think there's any way to keep the beavers around. I think I just have to lose people? Oh, God. This sucks. Well, it's that or let them be killed. So I know which one I prefer. Builder left, that's fine. Whatever, we deal. Like, man, even sacrificing all our wood and favoring them, we're still not there. We just have to hold out. I can't do anything else. Scout, that's really bad. Gotta replace them. Okay. We're almost in the clear. Almost. Okay. We got there. Barely. Very much barely. Okay, we have 9 extra slots. I'm gonna bring the humans in. Okay, that's done, that's done. Do I need to bury the entrance just to live? It's possible. We're gonna get some reputation from the lizards. And the +3 to everything there is really nice. And if we went in there, no, the scouts would die. Minor issue with that, the scouts will die. Little bit of a teeny witty little issue. Little tiny insignificant microscopic little issue of imminent and unavoidable death. Gotta not do that, I guess. Yeah, you guys collect food. You guys collect food not here, actually. Actually, I have a better idea. How about not? Maybe I won't get enough from the lizards. I only have 3. That is a cripplingly slow game. And I'm probably gonna die. What an excellent point you're making, me. May have flown a little close to the sun this time. But, like, the luck, though. I mean, the game absolutely was trying to kill me here. You can't possibly deny it. I still didn't find a single geyser pump anywhere. Like, that might be my only hope of salvaging the game, is if I find a geyser pump in there and build it immediately. I don't see any way I win otherwise. In fact, I'm probably just dead anyway. In fact, I should probably be putting a human on the hearth. That's way smarter than just accepting death. It's cool. Cool. Really helpful stuff. Very good stuff that's very helpful. I mean, that's an order I can complete in a hurry. Impossible. Maybe. What a great amount of stuff I have here. Oh, good. This will be fun. Okay. Well then. I don't need any of this stuff picked up. It's fine. I guess I break into 2 more dangerous glades. That's fun. 'Cause that's like the only thing I could possibly do in time to not die. Sure seems like it. Sure does seem like it. In fact, I probably don't have time to do that. Breaking into the glades, like, that takes time. I don't have. I think I just lost. I think my desperate gamble to keep my villagers alive killed me. Is I think what just happened here. Sure does feel like that's just what happened here. The lizards are not going to get me enough reputation in time. There's just not enough of them. Yeah? This is just a big you're dead lol situation. Big ol' you're dead lol. Come on, at least chop this tree and I'll see if there was a geyser in there. Don't have me die wondering what could have been. I forget if I have a Queen's Grace period. If I do, there's like a mild chance I'll live. Okay, there wasn't one. Good to know. Good to know I was absolutely screwed this entire time. And there was no shot at any point ever. Yeah. At least I knew. God, that was awful. It was truly heinous. Welp. Yeah, thank you. Nothing to do but to try again. I start with a machinery and a food stockpile now. Oh boy. That's real great. All of these are terrible. Well, I'm gonna do a quick game. Plot out my next route. That's very far away from anything. That's very far away from anything. That is very scarce. I guess I go this way. I guess. Can I like do really quick games and cycle around? Maybe. This is a nice clump down here. Maybe I like go down here and then like wriggle my way through all this to the seal. It's doable. Orders are disabled. Oh boy. That's terrible. Oh, what a bad seed this is. What a terrible, no good, very bad seed. Maybe I could get that one, then do one here, and then 1, 2, 3 to sneak over there. 1, 2, 3 to get up here. If either of those work out, I guess, maybe. Alright. What do I need for my upgrades this run right now? Food, machine, artifacts, yeah. I mean, it would be awfully nice to get more of those. I could bump it up to the point where, like, I can get something from it. Just win with no upgrades. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I kind of want to do it at a low difficulty level just so that I can get the shards, but the giving up machinery and artifacts on your first game feels bad. I need those for upgrades. Maybe I can pull a Viceroy victory out of my butt. It's possible. Plus the storm lasts longer, so like it's easy, right? I get even more time. Like I sort of need the harder orders. Otherwise I'd pump it up to I sort of need to not have harder orders right now because I have no upgrades. I think Viceroy is as much as I'm willing to risk. Alright. Back at it. I might start doing these off stream just to like speed up the process. You know, there's a part of me is like, oh no, we want to be on that journey with you, and another part of me is like, do you though? Maybe we'd rather just see it get done instead of be on the journey. Leatherworker's pretty good. Furnace is really good too, just for the pies and the bricks. There's not gonna be any copper, but just the pies and the bricks sounds great. Leatherworker sounds great too, but it's not pie level of great. And there's some flour production. I'm going really heavy on the flour production that I can't actually do yet, but Whatever. If I lose to a Viceroy difficulty game, I should just quit. I should give up. I have no business playing against the Storm anymore. I hold myself to a very high standard, darn it. Sort of. Ooh, root delivery line's great. So is bed and breakfast. The roots will help a lot more right now, though, so... I think that's the play. Alright, how are we looking on wood? We have a ton because we started with a bit, so that's good. Hydraulics is extra doable given that I get metal from the trees. Amber trade's like kinda doable, but not as doable as hydraulics. I think I just click that button and call it good. Stormwater's questionable. 3 packs takes a while. I'd have to find a storm geyser. Or build a rain collector. Which, I mean, is a lot easier. Holy cow. I didn't know I was in the middle of a thunderstorm. Well, that's frightening. Basic ingredients a lot easier if I find a drizzle geyser. I think 3 packs is just better overall, though. Petrus Explorer. How doable are you? Like, kind of doable? You're kind of doable. 17 minutes is a lot of time. I guess we'll do that. Let's break into some early glades, see if we can't find a couple of events that are easy-ish to do. Which means I want you guys over here cutting into her. Clear that out, then cut into there. Yeah. Cool. We need to produce pipes, too. Maybe someday we even will. But let's not go crazy there. A rain punk drill. I would love to bash that open for stuff. Drops coal veins, which I'm not that interested in. I think I just bashed this open for stuff. We get rocks from trees, but we don't have enough to disassemble it. I may as well just send this guy in there. Counts as a glade event. We did find stormwater, which is kind of great and bad because I didn't take the, hey, get some stormwater one. Sure do wish I had now, but hindsight's 20/20. Oh well. Impetuous Explorer might be not super doable depending on what we find in these glades. Yeah, like if we found nothing, for example. If we don't find anything we can work with, then that's gonna make things a lot harder, as it turns out. Granted, if I break into the dangerous one, I'm guaranteed to get 2 events, because, like, there's gonna be the dangerous glade, obviously, and then something else, almost certainly. So we'll bank on that for the moment. Okay. Alright, I guess both of you are working on breaking into the dangerous glade. Congratulations, or something. Because we found nothing. Nothing we can use. So a slightly better spot for the trading post, I guess. At least we uncovered a lot of food. We're not gonna have to worry about food for a very long time. Plantation's nice. If I get a ranch, that'll make it even better. But right now, I need to break into this and then basically cut wood cutting to start whatever events we can find. Okay, that event completed. Cool. Alright, what did we find? An ancient shrine. Hello again. You. You dick. I guess we just loot it. Yeah. I don't care about collecting the oil from that right now. You two, get over there, loot that as fast as you can. That's gonna be a ton of hostility. Do we have anything particularly bad? Sort of. We have things that are sort of bad, but whatever. We'll get down some shelters. Call it okay. I can't help but notice, though, we didn't find a Glade event that's doable here. So that's an uh-oh. That's an uh-oh. What do I do about that kind of uh-oh? Kind of one of those, uh-oh. All of my plans are ruined. Kind of uh-oh. Am I just gonna be super unlucky again? It could be. It could happen. There's no way I can collect enough rocks and sea marrow for that, right? I mean, there's some rocks over here. I guess if I went really hard on the rocks and then broke it open, we might have time for it. Maybe. Stranger things have happened. Alright, I guess I do that. I need you to build stuff right now. Nice as it would be to get my other stuff rolling, I don't have the time. I haven't the time nor the patience. And not my patience, the Queen's patience. I'm low on that too. Oh, we're gonna get unnatural erosion, which is kind of very butts. Stop a woodcutter, I guess, to avoid it. It's probably worth doing, to be honest. Resolves low, you don't say. It's almost like we have a massive amount of extra hostility we can't handle. But need to do anyway, lest people die. The housing will help at least. In fact, that should get us to where I don't have to worry about the humans. Lizards are a question, but there's a chance the storm doesn't last long enough for the lizards to actually start leaving. No Glade event, huh? But oh, jeez. Am I still streaming? I think my power blipped for a moment, but only for like an instant. Okay, I think I'm good. Well, I guess I'm sort of okay. So, minorly worried about the whole power thing. Boy. No small caches, huh? It's only the large cache? That's not even remotely viable to open up, is it? I can't possibly get that enough stone in time. Well, maybe I can, if I'm lucky. I will have to be lucky. Hang in there, humans. It'll get done by drizzle, where it'll stop being a problem. Yay! Gonna need the Stonecutters camp to be up basically immediately. Yeah? Oop. Oh, we ran out of wood. That's bad. It's pretty bad. Beavers? Interesting. I'll take them. Love to see it. Okay, let's get as many woodcutters as we can going without bumping up another hostility level. Have you guys collect from the drills, because we suddenly need oil, which sucks, but whatever. We can pay it already, actually. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. Alright. Year's over. That's a lot of food to ditch. That's a lot of food to ditch. It's good. Don't get me wrong. This will be very good, but it's a lot of food to just toss in the garbage for a long-term benefit. Probably overexploitation's like way better and helps me with Impetuous Explorer. Back to Nature is really tempting. Let's be clear. I sort of really want to do that, but I can't right now. The end. Let's double up the amount that we're collecting from this Stonecutter camp, actually. Alright, y'all are done here. Cool. I need one of you building. The other one can unload it. It's fine. You're gonna fetch the last amount of goods we need to store. Whole lot of no one here, huh? I could assign somebody to the cache already, just so that they start delivering stuff to it. It's not a terrible idea. In fact, I could just pull this guy off and be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, if that gave us enough Sea Marrow to open it up, I would definitely lean there, but it doesn't, so I can't. So that's that. Is there any Sea Marrow on this map? No. Okay, well, then I'm even more justified in collecting rocks. Hooray! Justifications! Woo! I love it when my actions have purpose. Outposts, efficiency test? I can't make scrolls. What are you even talking about? Have 2 hearths upgrade to level 1. Very, very easy to do. Important delivery might be better. Coal is, like, findable, and the wildfire essence would help. This is also, like, fine. It's easy to do. Should probably take it. Building materials. I think the wildfire essence are worth giving up that many building materials. I'm sure I'll make them eventually. I'm sure at some point we'll have done that. You're delivering rocks. You guys are gathering rocks. It's like a beautiful cycle. Overexploitation means we're going to collect even more rocks, which is great. Oh, we have corruption! Right, that's the thing I need to consider when I pick overexploitation. That thing. The thing that has a chance to kill me. Right. Gotta give consideration to that thing. You're delivering rocks. Once this is no longer has the I don't have enough stuff for this warning on it, I'll probably swap some people around, but for the moment, it's just collecting rocks and hoping we get enough in time. There we go. We now possess enough rocks. Hooray. You deliver that, and then good. Tear that down. We do not need to go completely nuts on that anymore. Is there a lizard I'm not using optimally? Yeah, you're just delivering stuff from the shrine. Go collect some meat. That sounds like a better use of your talents. I could pull you off the Ancient Hearth. It's not like we're getting any reputation from happiness, so... Why don't you go on the Trapper's Camp? Call that good. I don't need this much stone cutting anymore, so I'll pull you off of that. I do eventually want the Ancient Shrine and the cache, like, done. In fact, I need this done fast, so maybe I have both of them deliver stuff. Maybe we're just never going to build anything. Maybe we're just gonna have a town that is perpetually unbuilt because we have way more important things to build. Or do. I knew what I said. At least we have some fertile ground. That's pretty nice. We're gonna be making a lot of berries. Garnet! How you doing? It's nice to have you. Did you end stream early, or are you not streaming today? And things are going kind of bad because I lost. And yeah, that sucked. It sucks because I lost, and now I have to play the Queen's Hand trial over again. No streams on Thursday. Well, that explains it. I appreciate you hopping by. Oh no, I mean, it sucks, but I kind of expected to lose. It was not going ideally. Let's just put it that way. Ranch could be amazing. Greenhouse could also be amazing. Greenhouse does let me make infinity pie, which would be awesome. Ranch lets me make pickled goods, though, but what would I pickle? Berries? I guess berries. Ranch? I want both of these. Can I have both? I'm pretty sure that's a no. Okay, I'll get greenhouse. And with the greenhouse, I can immediately start making pie. And that'll make a lot of people super happy. And that sounds nice. But yeah, the game was just kind of cruel today. Felt like I didn't have much of a chance. You've been missing against the storm, but you've been enjoying trying the new city builder games like Manor Lords. Yeah, I'm like, Manor Lords is still in early access, right? That looked kind of neat. Just the fact that you can walk around the town is a huge selling point. I don't know. It feels like it could be better balanced right now, from what I've seen. Maybe I'm too persnickety about it, but it's just like, I feel like it's not where it needs to be for me to want to play it that much. Sahilda's here, and she's got not a lot. Yep. See ya. You know what is also in early access that I do have is Farthest Frontier. I might try that out on a stream someday. Definitely need some updates, but hopefully they get there as a solid base. Yeah, it definitely looked like a solid base for a medieval building game, which I love. But yeah, it's definitely early access. It's a good early access, for sure, but I don't feel like it's, like, quite there. I don't know. I should speak less on things that I haven't played. Mostly I know, most of it, I can word good, I swear. Most of what I know, I learned from watching, like, you and Quill18. And, like, yeah, it looks cool. I don't know. I didn't know. So I need to, like, start making building materials somewhere at some point from something. I should work on that. I don't want to make too many bricks. I just want to make enough so that the furnace can be created. So we'll stick with that. Guess I'm going down to 2 woodcutters this storm, which is a little spooky. But it is what it is. Yep. Dem some upset lizards. It's fine. Got some blight. It's a little scary. But not enough to kill us, so whatever. It's Viceroy level. I don't expect to lose this game. You're gonna give it one more Sunday to get the town farther, then switch off to give it time to grow for a while? That sounds like a good idea. Have you ever played Farthest Frontier? I forget. You've not, but it's on your wish list as one to try. It's... it is... How do I, like, give my impression? Because I've played, like, a full game of the thing. There's a lot of parts I like about it, and there's some parts I really don't. If you've ever played Banished, it's basically a spiritual sequel to Banished. It has a lot of the same mechanics, which unfortunately includes the mechanic that if you don't make a firewood chopper year 1, everybody freezes to death. Learned that the hard way on my first game. But otherwise it has a lot of the same stuff. Traders arrive and that's all cool. And you can do a lot of really neat stuff. There's even combat, but you can turn that off if you don't want combat, which can make it nice and chill. Which I try and I tend not to do non-combat runs, just, you know, turn down the difficulty and call it a day. There's lots of difficulty sliders. It's really good. The population is capped currently because they can't handle more than like, I think 200. And they made a big combat update I haven't played yet. You do prefer no combat in your games. One of the good things about Mandalore is there's a no combat mode. You just want to build. Yeah. I mean, it's always nice to have that option. In Farthest Frontier, you can just turn it off. I think, like, in my opinion, it makes it more exciting, but, you know, also, it's just my opinion. You know, I can definitely see the appeal of not having to worry about all of your people dying to wolves or bears and then to barbarian hordes. Which makes, you know, not a whole lot of sense, but it is a bit. It's fine. Let's get somebody else on the Kurd workstation. I need, like, things built. I'm sitting here with absolutely nothing built because I've never made any planks this entire game. And that's poor. It's a poor idea. Do I actually care about these farm fields? Do I need to make another? It's probably a good idea. I think a plantation over there would be fine. Can also drop down another hearth, which would be a good idea. Because I kind of need to do that for an order. But yeah, Farthest Frontier is great. If you can get over their hurdle that is not freezing to death on year 1, then it becomes just like a nice, calming city builder. You know, as long as people don't starve to death, but you can solve for that. It's fine. Okay, that got completed. That's excellent. Maybe just throw these extra humans on the woodcutter camp for now, given that I'm kind of stalled on everything else. May as well get them to help out with the woodcutting. As for other things we could do, could get me some reed gathering, that wouldn't be crazy. Could get me some vegetable gathering, that wouldn't be crazy. Nothing feels like I absolutely need to do that, though. Hoping to get some more metal so we can actually make some pipes and finish our order. That'd be cool. You wanted to try Pioneers of Pagonia and hated it. Oh no. You got too detailed in the building. It was more like crafting in a survival game than just building. I haven't heard of that one. Is it like first person or, you know, the top-down third person like this? It's top-down? Huh. I'm a little surprised it goes that deep into crafting if it's a top-down one. Someday we'll build the town. Someday. I could just do this one. The rewards aren't exactly spectacular, certainly compared to 8 parts and an export specialization, but just getting that done immediately feels really good. So I think I will. Let's do empathy here. I'm kind of just feeling like I want to do that one. Alchemist Hut Seller or an Advanced Rain Collector? I've got geysers of every type, so I really don't need the Advanced Rain Collector right now. Or ever. Seller wouldn't be bad, Alchemist Hut wouldn't be bad. A lot of these things are not bad. Seller does open up pickled goods and jerky, which definitely relevant. Sure. Oh yeah, I want to build the Weaver at some point. Hydraulics is finished. Well, that's good. Let's cut these trees down so I can fit a Weaver over there. Workshop. This gets us better plank production, and that's all it does. Brewery might be okay. Ale is useful for 2 out of our 3 races. Better packs of crops can help with 3 packs. I mean, that's an option. I sort of want the 2-star planks, but there's so many better places I could do that in. It's kind of ugly to think about. Put down another housing block over here. I should put these brand new beavers to work on woodcutting instead of having them do bad things. All this free labor I'm not sure what to do with. I should probably just build another gatherer's camp. Absolutely metric truckload of meat around here, which is nice to see. Gather some reeds. Not a terrible plan. Sure. We'll go with that. Yeah. What's the Weaver take? Just planks? Yeah, okay. I no longer want you making fabric here, or bricks. Do we have enough bricks for this? We do, yeah. You are now a plank production place, compadre. Just need a lot of planks. Put a brewery down at some point. It's not needed right now, though. Definitely want to get the cellar down at some point. A lot of things eventually need to be done, but none of them are critically needed to be done. Oh, I could get some resolve out of the lizards if I wanted to. And I do want to, as it turns out. That sounds great. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let's see, we'll turn on bricks here. Turn on fabric here, just so we're ready. I'm sure at some point I will be very happy to dip into making the 3 packs, but right now it kind of feels hard. I could get a person working on it though. Oh, we can't put anyone in the main warehouse yet. Right, I don't have any upgrades whatsoever. I forgot. Oh, God. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Queen's Hand trial. It's just, not having any upgrades sucks. That's all I feel about it, really. But I guess I shouldn't be doing the hardest challenge in the game and then complain that it's too hard. 'Cause, like, yeah, bro, it's what you signed up for. I understand. And, you know, I'm not built for it. Ultimately, though, I do think it would be good if I, like, did some of the easier ones off stream and not worried about it too much. I'm sure nobody's going to complain if I'm like, oh, oh, well, you know, you don't need to see every game I do for the Queen's Hand trial. I don't think anybody's gonna burst the door down and be like, no! I need to be there at your side for every step of the journey. Pretty sure that's not a thing that will happen. Although if that did happen, it would be hilarious, but pretty sure it won't. Let's see. Beavers are being upset. Lizards are a little persnickety. Yeah, high hostility. I think I just need to cut 2 woodcutters and call it a day. Ooh, 3. I have to cut 3 woodcutters. Ooh. I don't like that. Geyser pub finished. That's lovely. Did we deliver the wildfire since here? We did. Good. I'm very happy to automate this then. Do you need a lizard in the furnace at some point? Pull you out of the hearth? I guess I do need somebody in the hearth, granted. You can start making bricks at the furnace. That'll be lovely. Do we have any rocks whatsoever? Not really, huh? How awkward. I thought we'd get a few more from the trees. The trees drop rocks on this map, right? Yeah. I'm not crazy. I'm the only one that's not crazy. Oh yeah, it drops from the crimson trees. I haven't been focusing those, so I guess that's one reason I don't have them. Fair enough. Definitely want to prioritize the weaver so we can get better better production of fabric. Or there. Can you fit in there? You can. Okay, well, I'll never have to bother with you for, like, ages. So that's nice. Provision packs are made. That's good. I can queue up the brewery. At some point, we'll make crop packs in there. At some point. It's fine. Let's bring those 2 in, call it good. Put another lizard on the hearth. Could get another one on the furnace if I really cared to, but I don't. We are suffering mightily from a dearth of planks right now, but it is what it is. Could sell jerky, but I feel like that would be a horrible betrayal to our lizards, and I don't want to do that to them. We really cannot afford any building material to be not used in buildings, can we, huh? Yeah. Sure does feel that way. Calming the forest. I mean, I need to do empathy events for an order already, so that seems fine. I like taking that anyway because it makes me feel like less of a bad guy. Insect traps is really strong. I have a greenhouse, right? I'm not confusing this with my last disaster? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, between that and Fungal Guide, that gets me a ton of insects, which means a ton of meat, which means a ton of good stuff. I want to afford that for sure. Can I get up to 16 money without absolutely bankrupting myself? Kinda. Yeah. I've seen worse trades. Cool. Oh, that'll be really great when the greenhouse actually exists. Oh, we have no wood. That's why we have idle people there. Gonna go do some health things? Well, thank you for the luck. I hope the house things are easy. Hopefully you can be zen about them or something. I don't know. I don't know how to make housework any better than, you know, being grumpy about it. That's my usual take on it. Just be grumpy about the housework. It's impossible. Yeah, that's fair. Well, you have my sympathies, and I hope that mitigates it somewhat. Very busy with bricks. I think we have enough bricks to build everything so far. Actually not really. How interesting. I guess I'm just kind of waiting for everything to be done, which is a very familiar feeling these days. Actually want that one taken care of. That'd be lovely. More blights. We are at the point where I might need the blight post to exist rather quickly. Which is kind of scary. Okay, the Weaver now exists. Great. Let's get somebody in there. We'll use reeds and plant fiber. That's ideal. You guys are just making infinity planks, which is what I need. We sure do need a whole lot of those. Furnace is busy with a bunch of bricks. Just, yeah. Oop, completely out of rocks there. Completely out of rocks everywhere, so, Guess we're done with that. I can get some humans in the foraging camp, though having them building right now ain't the craziest thing. Would not mind it one bit. Blight posts shall soon exist. That will be excellent. Very, very low on wood. I might need to consider a coal mine. Like, we have some somewhere. Very helpful. Two there, two there, two there, two there. No particularly good coal mines anywhere, which is a little bit poopy. But I guess it's what we have to work with. Liquid luck. We do actually have the wine to deliver that, but we don't have a guild house. Use stormwater in buildings. I mean, I'm gonna want to pump up the furnace because it's a food production building, and I'll want stormwater for that. So I don't see any reason I wouldn't do that. Plus, the plus to fuel production will be awfully nice. Be very happy that exists. I guess if I'm going to, you know, accept the fact that I'm going to have to build a mine that is kind of crap, I'll build it right here. Because it's close to the warehouse. And that's where all our fuel will come from. The provisioner now exists. We have plenty of roots. So in theory, we could just make a bunch of pie now. How much do we want to make? 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 times 3 is like 30, so 40 is fine. It's not the worst idea. Make flour here. I guess we're only making packs of provisions here also, apparently. Yeah, we can keep 6 around, I guess. Could also make barrels if we had any metal, but we kind of don't. Kind of very low on that. Man. I queued that up so long ago, I'm really surprised that we have yet to have built that plantation up there. But oh well. You guys at the furnace are fine. Once you make some flour will be good. I definitely want to use mushrooms over everything else, but if we absolutely must use roots, you're allowed. You have the option of making barrels for pickled goods. Which could be an option. Just rarely a good option if I don't have a ton of metal. I have some metal. Just feels like I can't afford the planks or the metal right now, though, to make as much pickled goods as we need. The greenhouse! It exists! It's happening! Go! Go make mushrooms. Turn the mushroom into flour, and turn the flour into good food, and turn the good food into happiness. Storm's arrived. We're still sitting at 0 wood, I can't help but note. That's probably bad. I really am not sure where all of our wood is going. Am I literally turning all of it into planks over and over? Feels like I don't have enough. Just feels like I wouldn't be fast enough in plank building to do that, but I guess it's happening. Go figure. Blight's a little bit dangerous. Got a note. It's probably fine though. Maybe throw a second person on purging fire and we're good. Seems okay. We got a lot of assists from overexploitation, which, you know, expected, but kind of funny. Beavers are actually just legit upset, aren't they? I don't know what to do about that, actually. Well, if the hearth goes up, that's a way to solve it. That'll drop hostility by like 40 or something. Cut all woodcutters, speed. That does it? Yeah. That did it. That's good. Pull one of you off the trapper's camp, that wouldn't be crazy. Get you on the hearth. I do definitely need something that makes beavers happy, though. Do I end up just using barrels to do that? Maybe. Newcomers are waiting, I know. If I brought them in, we'd get a hostility tick, and then people would start leaving because they're so upset. So, shush. Oh, this greenhouse is not optimally placed, is it? No, and I don't have any planks to move it. Oh, that's... Oh, that's typical of me to forget that, but that's fine. We'll just deal. Okay. Yeah, no, I could put you on the forge. I think I'd rather want you in the greenhouse, honestly. More mushrooms, more better. The fire is going out. You're not wrong. I guess we start burning oil. Where's our other beaver? He's in the provisioner. Pardon the interruption, sir, but I'm gonna need you to woodcut. Alright. There we go. Ooh, Zorg's secret ingredient. Yes, please. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good, but also, I don't have any planks, is the thing. Not sure what I can do about that, if anything. Does feel a bit like I'm just sort of stuck. Got a lot of fabric I could turn into stuff. Hey you, stop making fabric and make packs of building material out of it. You guys don't have any planks, that's fair. Definitely use mushrooms over anything else there. Like, it doesn't really matter where I make pickled goods between those two. Probably just that. Set it to prioritize the renewable stuff, but you can use eggs or roots if you really have to. It's fine. Got a full contingent of woodcutters, which is good. I might need a third woodcutter at this rate, granted. It's just, it's very slow. It's very slow right now. Plank production's kind of holding me back, too. A lot of things are holding me back right now. But sir, we have no wood to turn into planks. We barely have the wood to fuel our fires. Anyway, for pie, we definitely want to use the renewable stuff as a priority, but you can use meat otherwise. I don't have anywhere near the wood production I need to start making jerky. How odd. Very awkward. Sahilda, the planks would actually be a huge help. I'm not using my leather right now. I might be able to, though, at some point. Probably sell a bunch of meat. Yeah, I think that is highly worth expediting things with. Building materials turned in, get a reputation point. Temple? Where do I get the wood for the temple, though? I mean, I'm taking it, but, like, how am I gonna use it? It's an open question. Okay. Go help build since we continue to be out of wood. Which is slightly a problem. In fact, it feels like it's gonna be a problem the entire game. I might just have to have some non-beaver woodcutters working on wood chopping. Because I'm kind of that desperate. Disgusting as it feels. So I could move this now. It's not a terrible call. Actually get all of the plots of land under its umbrella. I do like it. How are we doing down here? Just being busy little beavers. Making many mushrooms. Many mushrooms made most meticulously. Okay, you're good there. You make some crop packs, then we'll make some pickled goods. Good. You have any containers, Zelda? You have some water skins. That will keep us stocked in pickled goods for a good long while. Which is very tempting. Just transmute leather into water skins via trade, sure. It makes sense to me. Yeah, right. Storm geyser's done. Let's pipe that up. And we pipe up the furnace. So we supercharge our pies. More blight. Very scary, that. Not gonna lie, I'm scared of the blight. So we have no wood to turn into purging fire, which is very rough. Pull you off of collecting reeds. We have more pressing issues currently. You didn't happen to ×2 it, did you? Nah. That's fine. It would have been nice, but I'm not expecting the world. How's the mine looking? Needs planks still. Oh my god, we ran out of planks again. Oh no. But I haven't built all of my everythings yet. I needed my everythings. Oh no. Like, I'd make jerky if I could, but I really cannot afford to. Like, just straight up. Kinda actually no way to get fuel for that. How are we doing this bad on wood? I know it's the Coral Forest, and this is where you do badly on wood. But still. It's ridiculous. Boy. Builder's tools? It's very, very, very useful cornerstones from that. The wildfire essence would be nice, but then I'd need something that makes luxury goods. And I don't have that. I also don't have a way to make tools, but, you know, which one of the things that I don't have do I want to go for, is the question. 3 packs is all done, so you're just done here. Thank you very much. Get in the cellar, start making some pickled goods. 3 packs is done. Finish that. Rain mill's interesting. Grill is unneeded. Getting free skewers from pickled goods, which will be great. Clothier can open up water skins and coats, both of which are quite relevant to my interests. So let's grab that. Let's actually put the clothier across from the weaver. That is a good idea. They can go there whenever they please. And we have some water skin production now, if we really need it, which probably we will at some point. Probably. How are we doing on housing? We're okay. We're okay. Man, I wish this felt less dire. But that's what you get when you try to do Viceroy level with absolutely no upgrades. You're like, oh right, the game's kinda hard. My bad. We have enough purging fire to take care of the blight this year at least. I can pipe you up. I may as well. It's a good plan. Alright, we have to get below 4. Like, there's absolutely no negotiation on that. Let's get below 4 or get shown the door. I could sell some roots. I do have that root delivery line, so I've been kind of flush with them. Sure. That's not a terrible plan. What is a terrible plan is having nobody on the hearth. Where's my lizards at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we just ran out of wood. That wasn't a lack of firekeeper, it was a complete lack of fuel. Of course. Because that's just kind of where we are in this game. Beavers are very upset, mostly because we haven't delivered any pickled goods yet. I guess we'll have to pat them on the head and tell them it's okay. Sure would love this encampment to exist too, but for that I need wood. And I'm just kind of perpetually out of wood. It's my forever problem, this game. At least the lizards are looking happier with their pie, so that's good. Hello, friends. I guess any of them would be fine. Probably take the pack of 6. Talk to them like they're a trading card. They are a trading card pack. I'll take the pack of 6. It'll make my deck more consistent. You're all done. Please relinquish what little wood you have in there. We need it at the hearth. Newcomers are waiting. I'm aware. have more woodcutters online. It's a way to make this work. Fire's going out. Sure is. Alright, that's 1 billion beavers working on woodcutting. No quality control is really good. Dang, that's good. Holy cow. Okay, that solved all of our problems. And now we're just good. The end. Good game. GG, we won. Thank you for playing or whatever. But yeah, that's a we won kind of pickup. Alright, the encampment should get done soon then. Were we using stormwater? I could pipe up the furnace to make people happy and use more water. It's not the worst idea. I do need more flour production though. Should probably work on that. I could use a clearance geyser for that too, which would be the worst idea in the world. Just need planks for that, but we'll get planks soonish, kind of. Look at there. We got wood. The woodcutters finally made their delivery and they're like, hey, woodcutting's easy now once we lowered our standards. All it took was lowering our standards massively. Hooray! We should do that more often. What can't be fixed by lowering your standards? Bridges, relationships, all of it can be fixed by merely having to lower your standards. Alright, we can move some of the shelters now. Work on upgrading the hearth. And we did it. Outpost is done. Sweet. Gets us a bunch of tools, which will be helpful. Wouldn't mind you guys collecting from these meat nodes so we can have our road make some sense instead of being awful and me hating it. Lumber mill? Apothecary? Oh gosh. Oh, tough choices. I want all of these. I want all these really bad. Probably apothecary when it comes down to it. It lets me make biscuits. Tea and incense can be used for dangerous glade events. The biscuits will make the beavers happy, and that will probably get us enough to just make everyone happy. Probably. Tool shop's really good, though. Shoot, it is really, really good. And we can make scrolls, so we don't need the incense. Shoot. Is it the tool shop? It's the tool shop. Gosh darn it. Alright. By the way, I lied. I need you to get this meat, apparently. Darn it. Year 6. When I prefer to feel like I'm finishing up. How's our mushroom production these days? Still just +4, huh? Did they nerf Fungal Guide? They might not have. I just may not have enough people in greenhouses for it to really pop. That's fair. And sell roots again. Nothing stops me from it. Yeah. Go for it. Put down the temple real quick. Now the temple's great with no quality control because all of my wood will be vanish at the end of the storm, so I'll have every incentive in the world to just burn all of it at the hearth until it's gone during the storm. It's really good. Where do I expand to next? Probably down here. Kinda just makes sense. In terms of geometry. Simple geometry. Could pipe up the furnace some more if I really wanted to. Don't really need to, though. More cysts. That's unfortunate. I should get somebody working on purging fire again. Because now we have wood for it. Mine still hasn't been built. We just don't have enough planks. Just don't have enough of everything. Fleece! Hello. You brought the kiln. How interesting. That is another very good way of getting rid of our wood so that we don't waste it during the storm. Reinforced needles is cool, but unnecessary. We have a weaver, for God's sakes. We're not hurting for cloth. Yeah. I think the kiln's a great idea. We just need people to man it. Or lizard it. You know, depending. We have homeless. I should probably take care of that. Mildly surprising. You collected the meat. Congratulations. Collect this meat. I did want to put the tool shop down there purely for aesthetics purposes, but it's aesthetically pleasing over here too. It's fine. Yeah, that matches the buildings. And that's what I care about. That's the important part. It's a lot of happiness if I turn on the storm juice. Maybe it'll be good enough to do. Fleece is leaving. I could easily afford the reinforced needles. It's not a bad call. I am sitting on more skewers than I'll ever actually eat, and Fleece buys them. So there's definitely something to be said about making use of that. Cool. How's our mushroom production going? Still only +4, huh? Or plus, well, plus none, actually. That's how much we actually have. What a shame. Oh well. Man, Sahilda's Secret Cookbook would be awesome. Being able to get free jerky from the pie, on top of all the free skewers we're getting from our pickled goods. We'd just be so good. We'd just be good with everything. That'd be really sweet. Pipes, I do want to keep 4 around. Turn those on. Barrels are better made in the provisioner, so we don't really care about that. How are we doing on containers? Fine-ish. Good enough I don't have to worry about it this year, at least. Got some reputation. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. I do need somebody in the Weaver at some point, but whatever. It's fine. Definitely want to get below 4 hostility. So I'll cut as many beavers from woodcutting as I can spare. Get them doing other stuff. Oh, we're that bad, huh? Surprising. Oh, right, I'm favoring the lizards. Yeah, my shameless neglect of all the other races would probably contribute to them being upset. I guess that's fair. I would rather have you working in the farm where we get renewable food. How are we doing here? Like, we're kind of good. Pull you out of there, you can go on the plantation. Hey, we can stuff our spare beavers into the mine now and get some coal. That's good. What do I do with all this wood? Probably just burn it. Probably. Certainly not going to get used in the workstation fast enough. As much as I would prefer to make a ton of planks out of it. Guess I could pull someone from the mine and just put them to work wood chopping, making stuff out of wood. Leaves us with a builder. Oh, I do need somebody making fabric too. I need people. When are my next people gonna come? Hurry up. I don't have time to wait around for you guys. God. This seems fine. That seems fine. It all seems fine. I think I'd rather have the extra part if everything's okay. If everything's already just okay, why not? You're good there. I want you in the cellar. We can put somebody in the kiln. That'll help us get rid of our coal faster. Or our wood faster. Don't need anybody making bricks. We do need somebody making fabric, so we'll do that. And if we're good at Hostility 3, I may as well put people back to woodcutting. Just burn more of it. Go, collect wood so we can chuck it on the fire. Are you sure that's the best use of it? 100% sure, and stop questioning me. Ooh, ran out. Whoopsie doodles. I mean, that's ideal, because we'll lose all of our wood as soon as the storm ends. Still, it's a minor whoopsie. Just a very minor whoopsie, though. It's the minorest of whoopsies. We're capped on pie. That's good to know. Don't have any copper ore because it doesn't exist on the map. Y'all can use coal. In fact, I would prefer if you used coal. Because the coal is much more efficient, is a much more efficient way of doing everything that uses coal. So do that. Hidden rewards or trade logs. Like, they're both fine. Ancient tablet gets me some money. Trade logs gets me ways to spend money faster. Clicking the Amber reward also gets me money. But this gets me semi-renewable money, and that sounds better. Okay. All the beavers return to woodcutting. Thank you very much. Except I guess for you, congratulations, you're reed gathering. I hope that was your dream job, because it is now your job. Let's break into the glade. That seems good. I also need somebody to exist as a builder. So let's get somebody building. God, we really just assigned all of the people we had immediately, huh? Life comes at you fast. Alright, Clothier exists, finally. Could definitely put somebody on it. I think I'd rather have a critical amount of wood cutting right now, though. Because we have none, and we need a lot. This and other good reasons to have woodcutters, brought to you by Christie Gaming. Christie Gaming, able to tell you the most obvious crap the most consistently. Yeah, you two are just gonna make coal for the rest of the game. Could produce wine, but I'm a touch worried about how we'll keep ourselves stocked in containers. We've got a lot of metal, surprisingly. Favor the lizards again, just so we get some amount of reputation from them. And what do we find in here? I said, what do we find in here? Wow. Stuff. Some sadly dead lizards. We don't have enough stuff to solve this. Granted, if we made the press, we would. Or we could salvage it. What can we turn into? Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff to turn into oil. I think we just fix the press. Get oil and get that for the lizards. Alternately, we can buy a solution from Zorg, who should arrive before this is a problem. Where do I get the money, though, is a good question. This is a good place to get money from, sure. That's sort of that. It's up the amount of flour we have, I guess. I could just pull someone off there. Could definitely use the builder. And then you go get the press rebuilt. Hopefully we have enough bricks to handle that. Where are we getting all this clay from? That's weird. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. I've decided everything is a priority. Also use rocks and not clay. We can turn the clay into pottery, and we can turn nothing else into pottery, so I want to use that just in case. It's a dumb just in case, but it is my just in case. Okay. I want to slap the hearth down here, so we'll just move these guys over. Get them to chop all this out. Call it good. The guild house, the forum, and the market, huh? It's all okay. I think I want the carrying capacity from the market. It opens up luxury, which the beavers will love. Forum's also really good, and I have ale production. They're both perfectly viable. I think I'll take the market, though. It's just what I'm feeling. We live in a vibes-based economy here. Okay. The lizards are now too decadent for me to possibly squeeze any more reputation out of them, unfortunately. But it is what it is. You're capped on fabric. Good to hear. Go help make planks. You guys are making bricks, which is good. Making it out of stone primarily, which is what I want. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Kind of regret not taking the lumber mill at this point, but on the other hand, we're fine, mostly. Still could use more people, but I could use a lot of things. When's Zorg arriving? I'm in the market for a solution to this thing, you know, Zorg. Just saying. What did you bring me, Zorg? Nothing I can use. Right, oil, incense, tea, resin. Hello. You do not have oil, incense, tea, or resin. Well, that sucks. Well, what good are you then? Get out of here. Actually, buy my crap first. I have a lot of crap and I want you to buy it. Cool. We don't have a lot of root production in the sense that we have none. Can't access roots basically anywhere, so I'm not gonna get anything from that. Like, we get some from the reeds, sure. That's kind of it. Some from the vegetables. It's really not enough to justify buying the cornerstone IMO. I've got +1 to grain, but like I don't need it. I'm making mushrooms, and I'm making mushrooms very well. Harvesting speed might be good. It's probably worth getting. Yeah. If it's worth getting, we'll just get it. Buy my bugs. You can buy some of my herbs too. I'll get fragrant roots on the off chance that allows me to get enough incense to clear this. But for the moment, it looks like plan make oil is a go, so yay. Right. Pull all the woodcutters. Start sacking some wood. Can we afford one woodcutter? We can. Good. It's kind of important, actually. Cool. You guys help build the press. You guys get in the mine. We have our blight post operator helping out with that. That's good. Any humans I can pull off of something? Yeah, you. Go collect some veggies. There's an off chance you'll get some roots from that and we'll get a bunch of incense from it. Zorg's leaving. Goodbye. Power of the Storm is done. This bumps me up a hostility level, but that might be fine. It's probably worth it just for the double fuel production. Also the massive amount of coal and the tools and the parts, just all around good stuff. I have enough for builder's tools, so I could just start making packs of building materials if I really cared to, which I kind of do. We'll need somebody making fabric, though. Sure is a lot that needs done. Hey, more people. I can't unassign any more woodcutters right now. So bringing them in would be dangerous. Because I can't get below 4 in that case. And that would be bad. Alright. Use vegetables primarily, but we need oil and we need it fast. We're gonna need a good 30 of it. So go make that. I want to put someone else on the event itself. So you. Pay for the funeral. We don't have the money for it. I know. I know. We'll get it soon. Just chill out. We'll be good. Just trust me. Definitely didn't just realize that we didn't have enough stuff for it. Yes, I know newcomers are waiting. You do not have to remind me. I do actually have a reason behind that. Oop, shoot. It hasn't gone off yet. I guess I burned some coal. Oh gosh, I have nothing, huh? I have nothing, and I'm going to have to like it. I guess relinquish your stuff, relinquish your stuff. I mean, I have oil production, so if I completely run out, it's not that big a deal. I can just pay with oil because we're making the oil. I would just prefer to avoid the unnecessary massive tax. Where's the wood? You're making purging fire here. I kind of need the coal to get us through this one last storm. Pretty soon the temple will be built. We won't have to worry about this at all, even a little bit. Oh god. Am I just gonna get taxed and that's what's gonna happen? Sure does feel like that's kind of the case, huh? Stop taking the wood and coal for other stuff. I know I ordered you to, but actually just stop, please. Really need you to stop. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, we got the tax anyway. That's lame. After all that struggle. Bleh. It's fine. You guys be done there. Back to woodcutting with you guys. Mine's empty. I still need you guys on the press for the moment. We have a pressing need. Oh. Aha. Can take you off the weaver, that's fine. Bet you to woodcut. Can put humans on the fallen lizard hunter instead. That's a good plan. And our last 3 are in the press. Where they need to be. I guess that's just fine. Get 1 person working on planks again, and the rest building sounds fine. Cool. You have yet to deliver the amber or the oil, so hurry up. It's our new cornerstone. Infinity pigment sounds great. We're making an absolute truckload of insects, not only from gathering camp, but also from making mushrooms, so like, yeah. Sounds lovely. I'm sure I'll have this built someday. Low on fuel, upcoming payment. I know. I know. It's not a ton I can do about it. You're delivering oil. Good. We're gonna get some blood flowers because this took ages. Non-ideal, but we deal with it. Sure do wish these lads would take the oil directly from the press instead of walking all the way to the warehouse and forcing everyone else to walk all the way to the warehouse. That'd be nice. Right. I turned you off because I desperately needed the fuel. Well, you can get back to work on that. That's fine. Oops, we blood flowered. Plus on the meat's kind of crazy, actually. Go investigate that. It's actually really good. You're making tons of oil, which is all very necessary. I need it delivered immediately, though, is the thing, so if you could just do that, that'd be cool. Really needed you to not take a lunch break, actually. We're just gonna lose some gathering points, I think. Which, again, annoys me because I tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, it didn't really matter. Would love to fill up the temple. But we got issues. You're finally fetching some goods to store. You're going to take a coffee break. It's fine. Please deliver the goods before we get even more blood flowers off of this. I need some teamsters. Yeah. Lost some bugs, lost some broccoli. Worse things have happened. Pull you off, get you wood cutting. You're finally bringing the one oil we were short, so that's good. Still need lots of planks. Still need lots of everything. Goodness me. Alright, I really don't need you in there. I would prefer you working in the tool shop. You can use wood if you really have to. Just make us some pipes. That would be good. Packs of building materials are being made. Empathy event is on its way to being done. Get a +1 to meat collection pretty soon too, which will be kind of nice. Did we actually get all of our meat though? We did. Well, that sucks. That right there is a real shame. Boy, howdy. How are we doing over here? Still short a massive amount of planks? Yeah, that tracks. It's kind of been the game. Well, we're working on it. What's your problem over here, Blight Post? We're reaching the cap. Alright. That's solvable. Just to make more forehead. Also have some homeless I should take care of. I guess we'll make it over here for the moment. Much rather we got ourselves a thingy. Much rather we got ourselves a new hearth to get that rolling, but we don't, so that's that. The hunter's funeral finished yet? How long does it take to bury a guy? He's dead. It's not like we need to make it not like we need to take it slow and make sure it's to his recommendations. Just burn the ceremonial oil and get it finished. Jeez. There we go. See, was that so hard? Investigate the blood flower. Ooh. Oh, we be losing hostility. Yes, we do. Feels really good. Hey, the building materials are finally done. I didn't think I'd see the day. Finish up builder's tools, kaboom, we love it. Love to see that. Better pickled goods? Better jerky? I don't know. They're both, like, just fine. I guess better pickled goods? It'll save us raw food and water skins? I don't really care. Maybe the smokehouse for opening up pottery and incense? It's weirdly more appealing. Sure. Let's just get weird with it. Oop. How did we hit 4? How did we hit 4? That was supposed to be physically impossible. I thought for sure we were going to get to the next level of Sacrament of Flame before we ran completely out of wood. I guess that's my mistake. Oh, right, because I turned in an event and it decreased the hostility. It makes sense. In fact, we should be good as soon as the impatience ticks over, which it's about to. Yeah, we're good. Cool. That's a lot of blight. Sure is a lot of blight and upsettingly high corruption we're sitting at. Can we, like, solve that? Right. I was just thinking in my brain instead of with my mouth flaps that the wood does not feel like it's going as far as it usually does, and that's because it's not. Without my upgrades, everything burns faster and the sacrifices don't last nearly as long. And impatience goes up faster. I'm so used to having upgrades. It's really painful not to have any upgrades. Corruption got a little high, but ultimately we're fine. Value-added tax or training grounds, neither of which I kind of want to do. We don't have brawling. We could just make training gear for the heck of it. Doesn't seem necessary, though. Like, both of those are bad. Can we make trade goods somewhere, though? Luxury goods. Oh, we can make trade goods in the Weaver. Okay, that's viable. Sure. That does something. And gives you something to do, which is even better, in a way. Use pigment for sure. We get a ton of that for free for producing bugs. And we produce a lot of bugs. Like, insect traps have already given us 171 bugs. Yeah. We've gotten, well, 5 pigment, but it's enough. It's enough to justify. Don't question me. Alright, woodcutters. Everyone back to work. I don't care if you were in the middle of mining coal. Get out of the mines. And I want lizards in the temple instead because they're happy there. And the rest of all y'all get to greenhouses and other useful stuff. Like making planks? No, like making coats. Ooh, yes. Oh, he likes us the coats. I wouldn't mind another lizard in the kiln here. Take you out of the station. Or the furnace, because we're falling slightly short on pie, and we have to nip that in the bud. Ale certainly could be a thing we could make. We still don't have any way of serving it, but meh. Don't want to use the wildfire essence because I want to make a new hearth with that one. You're not selling any wildfire essence, Sir Renwald. I thought we were gonna have some wildfire essence from you. What's the deal with that, Schlemiel? Could sell a bunch of wine. I don't know. I think we're just fine. I also want to cut into this glade. Let's do that. That's a good idea. We'll find an empathy event and clear our orders and win the game. It's just that easy. Something bad go off? I thought I heard something bad go off. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's Maybelline. Let's see. I need tools or building materials. I could do either at the end of the day. Don't really have the money to buy the tools outright. Maybe I just trade my tablet for a bunch of cloth. And just get 2 people working on the building materials to do that with. Seems okay. Yeah. I think that's fine. Although, like, do we have any tools made? No. No, we do not, because we never got any wood. We have 9. It wouldn't take that long to make that many tools. Maybe I want that instead. Maybe I got fabric for nothing. Oh well. I can afford to make mistakes, I think. Probably. Yeah, I need planks, get in the workstation. The woodcutters will get us some wood soonish. I guess I don't need that much fabric, do I? Sure don't. You can't really be piped up at all, alright. Guess we call it good. Is there an empathy event anywhere I could get? Maybe one in here? I don't know, man. Oh, it did propagate. What? Oh no, you guys didn't get it done in time, and it propagated. Oh god. That's non-ideal. Bleh. I guess one less person on the blight post isn't gonna kill me. But you two gotta take care of this blood clone before it propagates again and causes a great deal of trouble. What are we doing over here, boys? Finally got some wood, finally making tools. Good. Good, good, good. Got 4 sitting around, now 6. That's enough to do the event, so that's good. We just have to wait on a delivery and then get to excavating. Well, maybe I don't even have to wait on a delivery, come to think of it. Maybe I just assign someone to that, so they start delivering stuff. I don't mind that idea. You're still making planks, which, you know, we perpetually need, so keep at it. You're making coats, which is good. You guys can move over here. It's slightly closer to the warehouse, and I want that cleared off anyway. I'd have you stop making oil, but I kind of want a stockpile of it sitting around, just in case. Terrifying agent, just in case. Nobody knows when he'll strike next. But we all make plans for just in case. Just in case, they're just in case. Chris, that wasn't funny when you started it. What made you think dedicating yourself to the bit would have improved it? I don't know. I was just sort of hoping. How we doing on the temple? Delivering the tools and then you're done. Cool. We should get that done in plenty of time. And by plenty of time, I mean a minute and a half to spare. Unless you go take a coffee break. Then it's up in the air whether or not that we win. You'll get there in time, right? Yeah. Yeah, and 1 entire minute to spare. Cool. We take those. Let's deliver the rest of the tools over here. We're making them at breakneck speed, may as well use them. I think between the Forgotten Temple of the Sun and this cache, we should get real close to just winning. Which is good, because it's year frickin' 9. It's about time we got close to winning. Stupid everybody being absurdly decadent. Just because the forest is absolutely terrifying, or like, I'm not happy because the entire forest is trying to kill me. Whiners. Every last one of you is a whiner. When I was in Viceroy School, I had to crawl past a ton of shadowy figures that creep in the bowels of the earth and terrify the populace. And we liked it. We were happy. We were grateful. Why were we grateful? I don't know. Might have been head injuries, for being honest. But it didn't matter, because that's what we wanted to do. We were grateful for the chance. All hail the queen or something? I don't know. Okay, temple's done. Huzzah. Opening this might... Yeah, this wins us the game if we can get this open. I can't make the tool shop go any faster. Also, we're out of water everywhere? Oh. Well, that's awkward. I definitely need it in the tool shop more than anywhere else, so go do that. I'm guessing we ran out of drizzle water because the cellar and the greenhouses are using a ton of it. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Da-da-dun. Alright. We burn wood. We get some progress on Sacrament of the Flame. Hopefully enough to solve our problem. Definitely need 2 Blight Fighters here. As for the rest of you, you go in the mines, you help us get some water, you help us get some water. The rest of you on building seems okay to me. Sure. Would love it if we could send this to the Citadel before the storm ends, but I certainly have my doubts. If I could have seen the future, maybe I would have bought some tools from Renwald. But that would have taken forethought, and I don't have any of that. Wood levels are getting mildly spooky. I think we'll be fine. I'll just start burning coal. We have quite a bit of it, which is nice. And we have a mine. We're mining it. It should be okay. And if it's not okay, we are very likely to get enough Sacrament of Flame to be okay that way. So, you know, we're probably fine. Do I need a 3rd Blight Fighter? Are things getting that dire? I know I'm using a lot of water. Oh, wait, what? Why? What happened? Oh, we finished a Glade event. Oh, darn it. We're at 2 of 100, huh? Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. Me no likey that. We can't possibly sustain burning 2 stacks of coal for very long. We're not really close to getting another Sacrament of the Flame bump either. We are close to a Queen's Impatience bump though, so that'll solve it. Okay, there we go. We did it. We can even run a woodcutter if we really want to. It's just that easy. And we're below 100% corruption. We don't die this year. We love not dying. I know. I'm so kind. Keeping you from dying needlessly. What other Viceroy does that? No other Viceroy does that. I'm the only one that does that. Newcomers are waiting. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. A little nervous about how much coal we have. We got a nice big chunk of a hostility reduction, though. We probably will be fine. I sure say that a lot these games, huh? Oh yeah, we want to sell these. We have more skewers than we could possibly eat. Because we make enough for beavers and lizards in terms of pickled goods, and only the lizards eat the skewers, so like, yeah, it tracks. That do be why it be that way. Alright. Thanks to coal being extremely long burning, we good. And then the beavers go back to woodcutting. I may as well bring some more in. Why not? What have the beavers ever done for us? And don't say the aqueducts. That was someone else. I'm almost certain of it. I mean, I win by the time the tools are done. So, like, why bother rejiggering anything, honestly? I think I am in the hours where I just fast forward until I win. I think that sounds fine to me. I do need a surprisingly high amount more housing. So I guess I'll queue that up and maybe it'll even get done. That'd be cool. I'm sure people would appreciate that being done. Leftover crops is pretty nice. Bunch of free packs of provisions. Sounds good to me. Oh, year 10. I wanted to be done a lot earlier. I expected to be done a lot earlier, but I was not. Life comes at you fast, etc., etc. Wait, we're still running on a digital deficit, huh? It's a bit of a shock. Oh well. You guys just make a bunch of stuff in here. It's fine. You guys are working on coats. We can't seem to keep enough coats around. I may as well pipe it up, but just need somebody in the geyser pump to work on that then. Yeah, sure. Do it. Do it. Do it, coward. You won't. Should put 2 people on the market too. That activates luxury. It makes everything fantastically more efficient as well. Sother, hi. You're late. You're like super late. Like, there's like the Venn diagram of on time and you being there, it doesn't exist because you're that late. You're just late. I needed you like ages ago. Bleh, 90 biscuits, that'd be fine. We probably won't actually make that, but, you know, maybe we will at some point, and that'll be cool. I could sell you my jerky, but, like, why? I won the game, we're done. It's all over, but the chest being opened. Right. Settlement complete. Boy, for a Viceroy game, I mean, like, with no upgrades, it's not that surprising it took forever, but still. It took forever. What did I uncover? An event? Win with no one leaving, gain 2 villagers. Sounds real nice to me, actually. I'm gonna have to do a quick game, aren't I? I think I am. Ag. Well, whatever. Take the obsidian box. We'll get some upgrades. Embarkation bonuses. I can't use any of these at the end of the day. I might just take it for the Everlasting Flames boost. Like, I'm never gonna get, unless I get really lucky with the unlocks, I'm never going to actually get any embarkation points to use. Assign villagers to a small warehouse. Hilarious, Kevin. I can't even assign them to a large one. Never mind, there it is. Yeah, that's worth unlocking. Starting ability, lizards, lizard houses, fox houses. Those are both good to have. Lizard houses are a little easier to build. Guess that pushes it over the edge. Embarkation bonuses, like, I'm not gonna be able to afford any of these. I guess I'll just take this once I get the foodstuffs for it. Sure. What a slog. It's unsurprising, given, you know, no upgrades Viceroy level. So I'm probably gonna try to do things a little easier. I might do them off stream too, just to speed up this process, because after two fully failed Queen's Hands attempt, I need to, like, get it done, I think. And we don't need to see everything. Well, you know, unless you want to. Let me know in the YouTube comments or in Discord if you want to see absolutely every episode. You could affect the future of this channel. Whoa! That's crazy! That's super rad, Chris. I have agency in some part of my life. Whoa! That's awesome! I love having some agency in part of my life. Okay, before I get too existential, I'm just gonna call it. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll be back on Saturday. Small chance on maybe tomorrow, but I wouldn't count on it. I must babysit tomorrow. And that usually runs into stream time. And also I could use the extra break. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Dendrian and call it a day. Thank you again. You take care. Peace.